Okay, so yeah, we're doing day one's homework, and the formula is n of t, right here, equals to n sub 0 times e to the rt. Number one, it says the population of Austin, Texas is growing at a rate of 2.9%. So you know that's going to be my R later. And if the population is in 2016 is this amount, what is the predicted population for 2025? Okay, so that number right there is my start off. And then I keep my E there and raise it to two numbers. Okay, as you can tell, this 2.9% turns into 0.029 because we go from 2.9 and then you have to move two decimal places, and this will become my decimal, 0.029. And then this 9 here, it doesn't say anywhere in my question that there is a 9, but think about it. If we're starting from 2016 to 2025, I shouldn't put 2025 up here. I have to find out how many years it has been starting from 2016 to get to 2025, which is 9 years. Okay, again, that's from 2025 minus 2016. And then you can put all that in your calculator. Let me open up decimals. Go to scientific calculator. And we can type the whole thing here. 913917. And then right on function, go to E, and we're gonna raise it to the power. Okay, open up a parentheses and type 0.029 times 9. And that's your answer, right? But since we're dealing with people, population, you have to round it to the whole number. So we'll just end it right here at the 2. If this number is a 5 or bigger, then we'll round up. If not, you leave it as it is. Okay? So that's your answer to number 1. Hopefully you guys wrote that down. Again, you don't have to write the question, okay? Just write your information, the important information, and then write the formula, get your answer, that's it. Okay, so let me have you guys do number 2 right now. And type me your answer. If you are hesitant about your answer, you can type the formula to me as best as possible. Okay, so everyone do number 2 right now. And I need a response from every one of you guys, even if you tell me you're confused, okay? I need a response from everyone. Let's do this in the next 3 to 4 minutes. And please send it to me privately so other people don't see your answer. Okay, let me start answering. I have, let's see. Okay, this is red. Answering. Okay, so I got quite a lot of responses. I don't know if I answered everyone. I don't think I did. So many messages. But thank you for responding. I'm gonna go over this right now. Let's look at number, so number 2, we start off with this number times e to the power. We write our, what's it called? Our decimals first. 1.8, we change it to decimal, move 2 to places. So it will be 0.018. Okay. And then from 2013 to 2025, how many years are in between? You can just do your subtraction on the side. That's 12 years. Okay, so 12, you put it up here. And if you put it in the calculator, right here, I'm just gonna change these numbers. 636500, and then this is 0.018 and 12. My answer would be, it would be this whole entire thing, right? So a lot of you guys typed it to me like this, but remember we want to round it to the nearest person. We can't have a decimal of a person. And since this ends with 6, we can round up our 1 to a 2. So it'll be 7. Let me write it up here. It will be 789,962. That's our approximation. Okay. A lot of you guys answered it right. That's good. So if you did not answer it right, I really think you just type in the wrong number. Okay. So let's go ahead and do number 3 together. Number 3, you already have your initial amount and you have your rate. Remember, we change it. But look at this question. We are going from 2013, and they ask, what is an approximation of Charlotte's population in year of 2000? So we're going backward. We're not predicting the population, but we're going backward. So that means your population will obviously be less. Okay. So in this case, we're still going to take 2000, whatever they want, minus 2013. Okay, and this answer would be negative 13, right? This is what you're going to substitute for t. Okay, so I'm going to set up everything. But up here, this is going to be negative 13. Okay, go ahead and do number 3. And if you're done with number 3, go ahead and do the rest of them. And maybe I should have this question like that, so you have something to refer to. Okay, go ahead and do number 3 and number 4 if you can. And I'm gonna start checking in with some people who hasn't talked to me at all in the chat. Is it good? Um, I'm seeing different numbers. Hold on. Okay. Okay, if your answer, so I don't have time to go through all of them. If your answer starts with a 5, then you're on the right track. You got the right answer. I see some people started with a 4. Double check your percentage. Remember, your percentage should be 0.032. Yes. So again, if your answer start with 511, you got the right answer. It starts with 511 and then something, something, something. Okay, I just don't want to give it out, but go ahead and check your answers again if you start with your answer starts with a 4. Hmm. Okay, so I have some people telling me their answers look different. So I'm gonna show it right here. Tell me if it looks exactly the same format. So I got the 775,000 times E. And when you raise it up here, don't forget everything needs to be in parentheses up here. Okay, and this is 0.3 3, 2, and this is a negative 13. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, so some of you guys who told me the answer with the 4, try to type exactly what I did and see if you got the same answer. Okay, I'll leave that down there. And number, oh, okay, let's see. Okay, so 1,000, is that for the next question? Okay, yes, Adriana, you got the right answer. Okay, so number 4, we are going from 2012 to 1980 also. So we're going backward. Make sure your time is going to be, your t is going to be in negative. And that's, how many years back is that? It's like 32 years. So make sure your time is negative 32. Okay. Percent is going to be 0.055. And then you get the rest of these answers. I would say don't forget to double check how many zeros there are. Yeah. Is this right? Yes, this is right. Okay, good. If you start your answer with the 5, with the 355, you got the right answer. Oh. Yep. Let me just. Okay, very good. Do you guys want to finish this part on your own and then I can go over the next part? Yes, good. So whoever start with the 355, you got the right answer. And just remember, it just ends with the 8. You don't need to type any decimals after. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys do number 5 and number 6 on your own later. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the next page, because this page, I think just once I kind of talk about it, you know how to do it from there. I'm going to go back to my notes. My note is pretty long, but right here, we're dealing with log right now. So log, it's like an inverse of exponential. If you have something raised to a certain power and it equals to 8 like this, I can rewrite this in log form. And rewriting in log form is log with the little 2 at the bottom as a base. Right here. Okay, so the 2 is the base. And then the exponents is going to go on to the other side now. Okay, and then the 8 remains next to the 2. Okay, so for some of these examples down here, again, your base is b, and then I write b again. Let me just highlight this. So I have b here. The base is get the little number at the bottom next to log. And then we have our exponents. Exponents is going to go on to the other side. Okay, and then the y, whatever number is used to be by itself, it's going to be now with the base. Okay, so let me show another example down here. if I say 5 squared equals to 25. Okay, how do I rewrite this? In log form. What is the base in this case? Remember, base is the number that is like that you're going to be using to take the exponents, which is the 5. This is your base. So you write that base a little b at, I mean like the little 5 at the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to take the opposite number, the number on the other side, and we write it right here. Okay, so we read this as log base 5 of 25 equals to 2. Okay, and vice versa. So let's go ahead and do some of these homework questions. Oops. And I'll write the formula at the top. So please start on day 2's homework. We are, let me see, we're gonna write, yeah, y equals to b to the x. And this converts to log base b of the opposite side, which is y, equals to my exponents. Okay, keep in mind you always equal to your exponents. So let's look at number 1 together. Number 1, I would write log, the base is 3 of 9 equals to my exponents. That's your answer to number 1. Okay, and I did number 4 for you. I'm gonna have you guys do number 2. So how you're gonna type this to me, I'm gonna type it in the chat. And then you can follow the same formula. Log base your number of the number equals to the number. Like this. Okay, again, this is the base. So this one, it will look like log base 3 of 9 equals to 2. So let me have you guys type the answer for me for number 2. And if you got that, I think you can do the rest of them. Okay, I'm getting really good answers. Let's see. That's good. Okay, very good. All of your answers are pretty good. So we got log base 5 of 625 equals to 4. Okay, so we got our base right here, and the exponents go to the other side. And 625 right here. Okay. You have to use the numbers that they give you. So number 3, well, I did number 4 for you, so number 3 is really similar. If you look at number 4, I still have my log, base 10 of 1 over my whole fraction right here equals to my exponents. My exponent is always on the other side. Okay. And I did not do anything to the fraction. I just left it as it is. Okay. So I got a request to do number 5. Number 5, I have my log, and my base is whatever is in that parentheses. So it would be 1/2 down here. Okay, of 1 over 32 equals to my exponents, which is 5. Okay, so you should be able to do number 6 as well on your own. Okay, so we did like 4 questions together. Can I go on to the next page? The next page is going to be the reverse. Now they give you the log, and you got to figure out what the exponential form is. Okay. Okay, so day 4, I did number 4 for you. Let me just redo that one so you can kind of see the whole process. So number 4, again, your base is this little number down here, and I rewrite that as a big number, 6. Okay, remember everything's on the other side is your exponents. So I'm going to rewrite that as my exponent now, and it equals to whatever's in that parentheses. That's your answer. Okay, so show me that you can do this by doing number 1, and I would need the number and then raise it equal to your number. Please write it in this format for me. I'll send it in the chat. And just do like one of them. If you know how to do one, I think you know how to do all of them. Okay, so do number 1. Okay, everyone's answer is really good. Okay, so yes, it is 7 to the exponent, which is -2, equals to 1 over 49. And just look at it if it makes sense. Because 7 to the -2, we rewrite it like a fraction, and it would be 7 squared, which is 49 at the bottom. Okay, so that's it for this one. I think you can do the rest on your own.